a list of 72 reasons that people should be successful and reasons that I should not be successful. 72. I'm only going to give you 35. So when I say something that describes you, I want you to stand up and stay standing. I want to see just how long it takes for every single person in this room to be standing before I get out of this list. 1, if you've never been on food stamps, stand up. If you don't think food stamps causes a roadblock, somebody that's on food stamps, guys, let me just tell you, I've been there, done that, and it beats you down. It is a roadblock that you have to overcome. It is something I struggled with after I got off of them. Second, if you know who your father is, please stand. Third, if you come from a town that has more than one red light and they have something else to do besides work at a dairy or a prison, please stand. If you started your network marketing business and you had not moved across country to a place where you know no one within a year, please stand. I almost think I have the entire room on its feet now. So I'll go through these. If you've never been through chemotherapy, I have. It messes with you. Messes with your mind. It messes with your body. If you have never, and this one's going to hit hard. If you've never had a suicidal teenager, you have a reason to build this business. You have a reason to be successful. And that's the reason I shouldn't be. Because I started mine with a suicidal 16-year-old. If you graduated from college, if you graduated from high school, if you completed the 9th grade, I didn't do any of those. It's not sexy to go to a prom with no hair. If you've never been divorced, not once, and if you've never been divorced twice, if you don't think that tugs on your heart, creates mind roadblocks in your head. If you've never been to an alcoholic for 20 years who has girlfriends all over the place, who verbally abuses you and puts you through pure hell for 20 years of your life, you have a reason to be successful, and that's a reason I shouldn't be. If you've never lost a child, you want to talk about being broken? You want to talk about having your heart broke? That's a reason you can be successful and a reason I shouldn't. If you weren't raised by a subservient mom, a mom who catered to an alcoholic, if you had to borrow money to enroll, if you didn't have to borrow money to enroll in your first company, I did. If your sponsor was in the company more than 3 weeks, mine wasn't. She was clueless and a very young girl. If your upline was supportive, I blocked 17 people between my upline and the company on day 3. I unblocked them on day 364 when I became the top earner of that company just so they could see it. If you've never been terminated, you want to talk about something that screws with your mind? Get terminated. I was. If you've never fought a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, I did. If your Facebook status the day before you found network marketing wasn't that you were in search of a world with no people, you should be successful. You have a whole head start on me. If you weren't a single mom, if you've never been on drugs, if you didn't start out 300 pounds overweight, if you had more than 98 Facebook friends. I had 98 Facebook friends when I started this, and now I have 6 profiles maxed out at 5,000 friends each in 6 years. If you've ever been to an opportunity meeting, you should be successful. I haven't. I did recently. It was a mock one. And let me just tell you guys, my company should be very thankful that Pasha Carter wasn't selling anything and it was a mock opportunity meeting, because she absolutely blew my mind, because I'd never experienced anything like that before in my life. It was phenomenal. If you have a supportive spouse, if you have a supportive mom or dad or family. And the last one that I share with you is that if you've ever had somebody believe in you, because I didn't. No one believed in me. They discounted me. I was just the mom on food stamps who couldn't do anything else. So I've just given you a list of 35 reasons that I should not be standing on the stage. And yet here I stand. And in that is 35 reasons that every single one of you can do what I've done.